topic is different methods and operators used in string. So first we have the plus operator, which is the append, which is used to print, add two strings or more than two strings together and return a new string. So I will take a string. So I will take this same example. Okay, I will copy it. And I will simply paste it and I will run it. So you can see I took two string and then third string and it printed. I can save it as a new string also, like I can do s3 is equal to s1 plus s2 and simply print s3. If I want to add some characters in between, I can write like AI-Shala hyphen. I want to add one more hyphen. So what will have I will do, I will hyphen quotes then plus then s2. So it's s1 plus hyphen plus s2. I will run it. So the answer will be AI hyphen hyphen Shala. Okay. So then we have uh, multiply operator, which is star operators, and it returns the string that number of times. So if I print s1 star 4, so it will return AI 4 times. AI. Okay. Then we have a method known as the split. This method returns the list of the words which are separated by a delimiter. So delimiters are these characters via which it is via which the sequence the string is separated. So if I take this word, okay, if I write, okay, I'll take a string s is equal to this is Python class. So here it is separated by space and we can simply say that for this case the delimiter is space. So I will do print. I can save this. Just remember that all the operation can be saved into a new variable or can be printed as it is. So s dot split and bracket. So by default, if I don't write anything, by default it's for space. So this is a list of the words present in this string. Okay, if it was comma separated, okay, I'll show you the example here. Okay, I'll copy this. So if okay, so in this fruit string, it is separated by comma. Okay, so I want to split it into different words. Like the question was given, this is the string for fruits and make a list out of it, and you can simply see that it's separated by a comma. So we can take comma as a delimiter. Okay, I will run it and I got a new string, a list out of it, list of these words mango, apple and banana. So if I'll do the okay, so for I in fruits dot split, I'm seeing that if it will directly work or I need to save it in a new variable. So for I in fruits dot split print I. So like if this fails, so we know that we can just save this fruits dot splits into a variable and then traverse that variable. So we can directly write it here for I in fruits dot split, and the output was the words mango, apple, banana. Okay, so now these methods which I'm going to tell you are to see, like they will always give answer in form of true or false. The answer will be in a form of boolean. So the first one is al num. Okay, so so first one is al num. So this is the method. It checks if the characters contains alphanumeric or not. Okay, so in alphanumeric it just need alphabet and numeric, not white spaces. Like for it, the white space neither comes in alpha nor in numeric. So I'll take these example only. Okay, control C. Okay, so I'll take these example. So you can see the in first one I have a hyphen here. In this one I have a space here, it contains a white space here, and this one no hyphen, no space, just single word. Okay, and I will run it. The first one is false because it wants just number and alphabet. Okay, in second one it has spaces, and in third one there is no character, no space. It's showing it as true. Now the second method is alpha. It looks for, sorry, there is no space. It's look for if that character, if that string has just characters. Okay, no spaces are required, no special characters are required, just character of alphabet, just alphabet. Okay, so I will copy it here. So you can see there is a typing error, so it should be the string are just alphabet, not alphanumeric. Okay, so in first one it contains hyphen, second one it contains a space. Okay, in third one there is no space, so in third one it should return true. So first two are false and the third one is true. Next, now next character, next method is digits. So just look for digits, only digits, no space, no special characters, no alphabet. Okay, so I will simply run it. Okay, so first one will return true because it has the string of numbers. Second will return false because it has an alphabet. What if I add a plus here? Okay, so now it is false. And what if I add a space here, one, and it's still false because it just need digit, nothing else. Okay, so it's true and false. So there might be a issue like if you are typing, so you typed it as 4 sorry 2 3 4 5, and by mistake you entered a space. Sometimes we write a string here in which the quotes and the last word had a space between. Okay, so all the time it's okay, like it's not that much a issue. That is a issue because it will consider as a index, like that index will have white space as a value. But in for this thing, if by mistake you did this, it will return false because it will consider it as a white space. I've told you this index 0 1 2 3, fourth index, if you will print fourth index, so it will be a white space. So make sure that the last character and the quotes does not have a space between them. Okay, then we have is lower, in which it checks if all the alphabets is in lower form, lowercase or not. So it's simply checking. So all the methods in which is there, like is alpha, is digit, is lower. Okay, so it will always return a boolean answer in a form of a true or false. So first one is a false because it has three characters uppercase, and in S1 in this string it is true because all the characters are in lower space, and it is okay with white space. Okay, now we have is upper, in which it looks for the uppercase character. Okay, so I'll be using this example only. Okay, so first one it will return false because it has these lowercase, it will return false, all the lowercase, and in this it should not, it will return true. Okay, because it has all the white spaces. What will happen if I enter a space between this AI-Shala? Let's run it, and it's still true. So this is lower and is upper is okay with your white space. Now we have a method known as its space. It's a bit um, tricky method because people by default thinks that it's looking for if space is present or not, but it's simply looking if that string is empty or not, because you can see the space is here but it returns false because the string should just have a white space, nothing else. Okay, it should be a blank string. Okay, and see, you can see it's false. Okay, it should have a just a white space. It is like in this string contains nothing, but in this the string contains space. So for space it's true, for nothing it's false. Now we have a character to find the substring. Okay, so it will return true and false, and it will look for the substring and return true and false. So next we have hashtag. I'm writing hash because it's a comment. So n ends with. Okay. What happened? This method looks for if the string ends with that substring which I have provided. Okay. So I will tell you how it works. So control C, control V. Okay. So string is Python lecture. Okay. So in first character, I'm looking if it's end with TURE. So it should return true because the string ends with TURE. Okay. And second one, it will return false because it does not end with Python. It ends with TURE. Okay. So first one is true, second one false. I can also look for a single character like the last character. Okay, so last character is E, so it will be true. Okay, and for the second one it will be false because the P by T are the first three starting characters. So it's looking for the end character or an end sequence. Okay, if I write U in this, it will return false because U is not the last character, it's the second last character. It is acceptable in a sequence but not in via just a single character. Okay, next we have starts with. Starts with. Okay, so starts with is the opposite of the above. So it's looking for the character with which it gets started. Okay, so the first one it will return false because TURE is the end of is the end character, and for Python it will return true. Okay, if I done py, it will return true, and even if I do it p, it will return true because p is the first character. Okay, and if I did y, it will return false. Okay, now we have next method find. So it returns the index of the first character it needs. Okay, so it will return the index of the first character. If that word or sequence of substring or that character is not present, it will return -1. So you can see LEC is present here, you can see YT is here. Okay, and you can see E is there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 E. So I've told you that it will return the first index. If there are multiple, it will return the first index. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 E. So it will return the index of this E only. Okay, it will not return the index of these E. So the first one, it was 7 because the L is at the 7th index. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, that's why it returned 7L. It has 7th index. YT. So we have YT at 1 index, 0, 1. E. The first E it has, this was 7 and this was 8. So there are 5 E. I forgot to see this. So this is 8. So we return E. And then Java. Java is not present. Even J is not there. Okay, so it returned -1 when the word or the character is not found. It returns -1. Now, what happened with the R find? R find returns the highest index. Okay, so for the E it returned, like for everything it will be the same because there are only one LEC, there is only one YT. But for E, what will happen? It will return the index of this E. Okay, so I will change it to R find. Okay, I will change it to R find and run it. So it's returning 26 because for everything else there is only one LEC, there is only one YT. But for E there are 5 E and the highest index of E is this on the end. So it returned 26. J is not present. It returned -1. Then we have another function known as count. So it returns the number of occurrences of that substring. Okay. So the string is same as above. Okay. So it's looking for leg, it's looking for YT, it's looking for E, and it's looking for Java. So LEC will be 1 because it's only one occurrence of LEC. YT will be 1. E it will be 5 because we have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for Java it will be 0 because there is no Java. Okay, it was 1, 1, 5 and 0. So count returns the number of occurrences. So I think I can even look for O. So I will replace this YT with O and look. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 O. It should return 3. So the answer is 3. So the next topic we have is a few functions of string method, and one of the few methods is capitalize. So what happened in capitalize? So as we see that there is a sentence, and in sentence the first character of the first word is capital. So same happens here. So I've run this sentence and in which the P was capitalized. Then I have another method lower which converts the string into lower case. So you can see this AI-Shala was changed into lowercase. What if I do SHLA? So this LA is lower. So still it will convert all the letters to the lowercase. Then I have upper function. So what happens in upper? It converts the string into uppercase. So as you can see, it's always using string dot upper, not the upper is I'm sending some character, sorry, some string. I'm not sending string as a parameter. So it's s1 dot upper. So upper is a function in the object of string. Then I have the title. So what happens in title is that there is a title of a book or a title in a newspaper. So what happens? Every letter of the first letter of the every word will be capitalized. So this P was capitalized, L was capitalized, F was capitalized. Okay. So what happened if I do take it as small f, capital R? So let's see what will happen. So it will only capitalize the first word and it will convert the others to lowercase if any else character is in uppercase. Okay, so the first word is upper and else is lower. Then we have another method known as swap case. So in swap case, the cases are swap. If it's a capital, it's converted into a lowercase. If it's in a lowercase, it's converted into a uppercase. So you can see P was converted into lowercase, THY was converted into uppercase. Okay. Then the last function, the last method for the string is replace. So what happened in replace? If I want to replace, like, okay, I'll take another example. So the string is I want two cookies, two cake, and two chocolates. Okay, so this is a string which I took. I want two cookies, two cake, and two chocolates, and I want to replace, I will run this. Okay, so this is my string and I want to replace 2 by 3. So this 2 by 3, then the sentence will be read as I want 3 cookies, 3 cakes, and 3 chocolates. So what will happen? I will take um, st dot replace the old word which I want to replace, which is 2, and the end string. Okay, and the new string to which I want it to get replaced. Okay, so I will run it. So I want 3 cookies, 3 cakes, and 3 chocolates. Okay, so I will run this again. So what happens if by mistake I wrote T with capital, the 2 of T of 2 with capital T, so it will not do anything because it's case sensitive, and for this so the Python was looking for 2 with capital T and we had 2 with lowercase t, so it did not swap. Okay, now the third scenario in this is if I want to replace only the first two occurrences of 2. So what I will do, I will write the old string, the new string to be replaced, comma, and then I will write number of occurrences I want to change. So I will write 2, okay, and run it. So only the first two occurrences were changed. So 3 cookies, 3 cakes, and 2 chocolates. What if I want to change only one occurrence? So, so I want 3 cookies, 2 cakes, and 2 chocolates.